If your favorite app knows more about your life than your own family, congrats! You're living in big tech's world. Every swipe, every like, every late-night search for best pizza near me or how to fix a broken heart is quietly logged, analyzed, and stored. Our digital footprints are everywhere, and the companies behind our favorite apps are building a detailed map of who we are, what we want, and even what we fear. It's not just about convenience anymore, it's about control. The world we live in is shaped by algorithms, and those algorithms are owned by a handful of trillion-dollar tech giants. If you think Palantir is just a Marvel villain, think again. In reality, Palantir is one of the most powerful and secretive tech companies on the planet. Founded in the shadow of Silicon Valley, Palantir's software was originally designed to help governments track terrorists, but today, their reach extends far beyond the battlefield. They're quietly embedded in the very fabric of our daily lives, working with hospitals, banks, police departments, and even schools. Their technology is used to predict crime, manage pandemics, and analyze financial markets. And while you may not see their name on your phone screen, their influence is everywhere. And if you've ever tracked your period on your phone, you might want to hear this. Those seemingly harmless health apps you use to monitor your cycle, track your mood, or log your workouts. They're collecting deeply personal data, sometimes more than you realize. It's not just about your health, it's about your habits, your location, your relationships, and your routines. This data is a goldmine for companies and governments alike, and it's often shared, sold, or even subpoenaed without your knowledge. Let's break it down and see just how far this rabbit hole goes. In 2025, big tech's AI spending spree hit unprecedented levels. We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars poured into artificial intelligence research, development, and infrastructure. These companies are racing to build bigger, faster, and smarter AI systems that can process unimaginable amounts of data in real time. The scale is staggering. The money spent on AI in a single year now rivals the entire GDP growth of the United States. That's not just a tech trend, it's a seismic shift in global power. The numbers are almost too big to comprehend. Imagine every dollar spent on roads, schools, and hospitals in a major country. Now imagine all of that money funneled into building digital brains that never sleep, never forget, and never stop learning. That's the world we're entering, and it's happening faster than most people realize. Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Google, all pouring billions into data centers, basically building the world's brain. These aren't just warehouses full of computers, they're the nerve centers of the digital age. Every message you send, every photo you upload, every question you ask a virtual assistant, it all passes through these sprawling complexes. The companies behind them are in a race to dominate the future, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Whoever controls the data, controls the narrative. Whoever controls the narrative, controls the world. Meanwhile, Nvidia's market value alone? $1.2 trillion. That's not just a number, it's a symbol of how much value the world now places on the ability to process and analyze data. Nvidia's chips are the beating heart of the AI revolution, powering everything from self-driving cars to medical research to military simulations. Their rise is a sign that the future belongs to those who can harness the power of artificial intelligence. That's more than most countries. Let that sink in. A single tech company is now worth more than the economies of entire nations. The balance of power is shifting, and it's not just about money. It's about influence, access, and control over the very fabric of society. These companies are writing the rules of the digital world, and the rest of us are just trying to keep up. Now Palantir, remember them? Started as a counterterrorism tool, now they're everywhere. Hospitals, banks, disaster response, even predicting battlefield outcomes. Their software is used to track disease outbreaks, manage supply chains, and even forecast the movement of enemy troops. In the wake of natural disasters, Palantir's tools help coordinate relief efforts. In the world of finance, they're used to detect fraud and manage risk. The company's reach is vast, and its influence is growing by the day. Palantir's technology is so powerful that it's become indispensable to governments and corporations around the world. But with great power comes great responsibility and even greater risks. The more we rely on these systems, the more we expose ourselves to the possibility of abuse, error, or even outright manipulation. The question isn't just what Palantir can do, it's what they will do and who will hold them accountable. The US Army just handed them a contract worth up to $10 billion. That's not pocket change, it's a massive investment in the future of warfare, surveillance, and national security. Palantir's software will be used to analyze battlefield data, predict enemy movements, and coordinate military operations. This is the kind of power that used to belong only to governments. Now it's in the hands of private corporations. Their government business tripled in 3 years. That kind of growth is almost unheard of, and it's a sign of just how much trust and money governments are placing in private tech companies. But it also raises serious questions about oversight, transparency, and the potential for abuse. When private companies become essential to public functions, who's really in charge? Good luck opting out. The reality is, most of us have no idea how much data we're giving away or how hard it is to take it back. Privacy policies are written in legalese, settings are buried in menus, and even when you think you've opted out, your data can still be collected, shared, or sold. The system is designed to keep you in the dark, and the companies profit from your confusion. And while all this AI magic is happening, women's privacy took a major hit. The data collected by health apps, fitness trackers, and even social media can be used to infer intimate details about your life. Details that can be weaponized against you. In a world where reproductive rights are under attack, the information you share with your phone could be used to build a case against you. It's a chilling thought, but it's already happening. After Roe v. Wade, health apps and location data have become surveillance goldmines. Law enforcement agencies, private investigators, and even hackers can access this data, sometimes with nothing more than a subpoena or a few dollars. Your most private moments, where you go, who you see, what you search for, can be tracked, analyzed, and used against you. The line between convenience and surveillance has never been thinner. 80% of top women's health apps share your info with third parties. That means your data isn't just staying between you and your phone. It's being sent to advertisers, data brokers, and sometimes even law enforcement. Most users have no idea how far their information travels, or how it can be pieced together to create a detailed profile of their lives. The promise of privacy is often just an illusion. Some states even use this data to build cases. In the absence of strong federal privacy protections, state governments are free to collect, analyze, and act on the information gathered by private companies. This creates a patchwork of laws and regulations, with some states aggressively pursuing data-driven investigations and others doing little to protect their citizens' rights. The result is a system where your privacy depends on your zip code. The implications are profound. We're entering an era where your digital life can be used as evidence against you, where your most personal choices are no longer private, and where the companies you trust with your data may not have your best interests at heart. So, AI isn't evil, but trillion-dollar empires? Don't trust blindly. The technology itself is neutral. It's the people and companies who wield it that determine its impact. We need to ask hard questions about who controls our data, how it's used, and what safeguards are in place to protect our rights. Blind faith in big tech is a recipe for disaster. It's up to all of us to demand transparency, accountability, and real privacy protections. Like, share and drop a comment. Is AI our future, or just a fancier way to be watched? The conversation is just beginning, and your voice matters. The choices we make today will shape the world we live in tomorrow. Will we demand a future where technology serves us, or will we accept a world where we serve technology? The power is in our hands if we choose to use it.